Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will be making these super cute watermelon keychains. To begin, we will make 2 of these pieces. With the red yarn, we are going to make a magic ring. Then to start, we will crochet 2 single crochets into the magic ring. Then pull on the string to close the circle. Make sure it's tight. Then chain 1 and let's turn the piece over. We are going to crochet into the first stitch 1 time, so 1 single crochet in this stitch. Then into the next. It might be a little bit hard to see right now, but when you turn your work, you can see that there is 1 single crochet. And the next stitch is going to go into the place where the string is coming out. Now chain 1 and let's turn the work around again. We are going to do an increase in every stitch here, so we are going to go into the first stitch and make 1 single crochet, and then in every stitch we will do 2 single crochets, so an increase in every stitch. When you get to the last stitch, it might be a bit hard to see, but we should also do an increase here, so 2 single crochets. We should end this row with 8 stitches total. Chain 1 and then turn your work. We are going to skip the first stitch and then go straight into the next. We do 2 single crochets into here, and that is the pattern for this row, so 1 single crochet and 1 increase. You should end this row with an increase, so make sure you are doing all the stitches. The last one is always a bit hard to see, and then count. We should have 12 stitches at the end of this row. Chain 1 and turn your work around. We are skipping the first stitch, then do a single crochet in the second and do an increase in the third. So that's the pattern for this row, 2 single crochets and then an increase. When you have finished this row, chain 1 and then you can cut the cord. Pull the string through and make it tight. This way it works like a little knot so your work can't unravel. Next, let's work in those ends. You can just do this at any place where you want to. I always like to make a little knot so I'm sure the strings stay in place. Next we have to connect the green yarn to the red piece. You want to take the side with the little knot and then just pull it through the stitch next to the knot. And pull the green yarn through the loop. You might have to turn your work around, but if you don't have to, that's okay. Just make sure you are comfortable crocheting. Now let's make a single crochet in the first stitch and then pull the string very tight. In the next 2 stitches you make a single crochet and then an increase. So the pattern for this row is 3 single crochets and then an increase. You should be ending this row on an increase and then chain 1 and turn your work around. Then we are going to crochet a single crochet in every stitch, skipping the first. After finishing this row, the first piece is done. Chain 1, cut the cord and pull it through. On the second piece, you can just leave it as it is. We are going to connect the two pieces together right now. We are going to connect the pieces inside out, so the sides with all the strings should be on the outside right now. It is easiest to start with just holding one piece. We are going to put the needle into the first stitch, then grab the other piece and put it in the first stitch on that side as well. Don't put it in the knot, put it in the stitch next to the knot. And let's make a single crochet right here. If it is necessary, you can turn your work around. Then we will go in the next stitch on both of the pieces and make a slip stitch. What this means is you pull the string through and then immediately pull it through the loop. And this is how we are going to finish the entire row. So pull the string through the stitches and then through the loop. After the last stitch, you want to chain 1 and then cut the yarn. Make sure to leave a big piece so you can sew the top of the green side together. After this, you can turn the right side out and sew the top of the green together, just the green, right now. Next, it's time to sew on the face. Start counting the stitches in the last red row. In between the 6th and the 7th stitch, on top of this row, is where you are going to insert your hook. Then pull through this string and make a little knot. Next, take one of the strings and bring it through the stitch next to it to create a lash. Then you are going to take the remaining piece of yarn and pull it through the bottom of the eye. This is your first eye. You can close the two strings together with a knot in the back and then repeat this process on the other side. Next, you can sew on the mouth. It is easier to do this with a regular needle. You only need to put in 2 stitches. This is the process of how I did it. I will leave this in if you are more of a beginner so you can copy it. If you are an advanced crocheter, just do it your own way. Now you have a little watermelon with a cute face. All that's left to do is fill it with stuffing and sew the top together with red yarn. Make sure to take a big piece because we are going to use that to make the ring for the keychain. Pull the red cord through the top and chain 15. And to end it, we are going to pull the string through the top again. Make a single crochet and then chain 1. And pull the string through. Make sure all your ends are sewn in. And then your keychain watermelon is done. It's finished. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this tutorial, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to see more.